What up? My name is Brad. Welcome back to Dragon Ball Legends. Today we're going to be talking about where the hell do we go from here? Sincerely, where do we go from here? Like, I understand we've made this joke quite a bit. It says like, hey Brad, everybody says, where do we go from here? We got Vegito Blue, who draws a strike card, uses a strike card, gets another strike card, then he has another strike card, and a green card, and all this stuff. But legitimately, where do we go from here? And what do I mean by that? I'm talking about MUI. We won't see him for like 2 years, so I wouldn't stress about it right now. He'll probably be like the 4th anniversary. If they do the 3rd anniversary, that'd be a mistake on their part not making it Gogeta. But I would place him at the 4th or 5th anniversary, so I don't think we're seeing him anytime soon. The game is killing it right now. We're not going anywhere, all that kind of stuff. But when it comes down to MUI, how do you get better than a unit playing itself? That's what UI Goku is doing, Omen Sign. He is playing himself. He literally has a second gauge where he can just duck, dip, dive, dodge, and duck. Or whatever it is. The second dodge. How do you do that? So, this is not a prediction video for MUI because that will not come to pass for another like 2 to 3 years. Like I said, I don't think. Now, if it happens, we'll have a discussion video about that. But I don't know. I don't know, because this guy has everything in the game, it looks like. If he has any kind of heal, I haven't had the translated document yet. It's all in like Japanese. We're kind of waiting on Goresh to translate Miguel's stuff. But I don't know. I don't know. I'll give you guys my best guess and take it all with a grain of salt. And it's straight up off the top of my head on what I think MUI could be. All off the top of my head, because, or not even MUI, characters that come after this Goku. How do you get better than the game playing itself? You give them everything and a way to mitigate that unit playing itself. And for me, that means paralyze and faint. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. The only way I could think that this Goku could play himself more is if he swapped in and he fainted his opponent on swap in. Or he paralyzes his opponent instantly like Hercule, but on a sparking that's actually useful as opposed to a hero unit. That is the only way I could think that they could ever improve upon something so busted. If this man has healing and cover change, he has everything in the game, which it's not unprecedented. Like, Kefla has everything in the game. She heals. She has blast armor. She changes her blast to strike. Like, she has card draw speed. I imagine Goku has a butt ton of card draw speed. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. December's gonna be nuts if this is Goku for November, for Black Friday, bro. This isn't even New Year's. This is Black Friday. I don't even want to. It's gotta be either Gogeta Blue or Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta in December for New Year's. There's no way it's not one of those two. So the absolute second, you little mad lads get this Goku, you dip out of that banner, I swear to God. I know you want Jiren and stuff, but you better start saving again. And I'm not going to tell you again. You can tweet at me and be like, Brad, I'm so sad. I have no money. Please give me a gift card. I'm not giving you a damn gift card, bro. If you get Goku and then you keep pushing and you get nothing else, that it falls on you. You know something is coming for New Year's. I'm telling you, something is coming. Anyways, back to the idea. So, the only way I can think that we get better than the game playing itself is we'll take MUI Goku as the thought here, right? It's not we're not going to see him for a long time, but it doesn't matter. Only I can think is he paralyzes or faints on swap in. So he would have cover change similar to Bojack, and he would faint them, and it can't be canceled. Something along those lines. Which, by that point, I'm assuming everything else in the game will be effing busted, so it doesn't really matter, to be honest with you. Hey, we got a speculation video for MUI Goku coming in 2023. Like, I don't know. Maybe, who knows, dude? Yeah, that's about where I'm sitting. So the newest Zenkais that are going to be coming out, I said it in the last video about Goku. If you haven't Z7'd 18 or even Z3'd her, that should be your step number 1. The second she comes back, I would say Z7 is required. Personally. I know it's 6,000 crystals, 5,000 crystals if you get lucky. Maybe you get the 1,500. Sick. Maybe you already have her. That's even better. I would definitely say she will be almost required. I feel like EX Broly is pretty damn required. I mean that. I know a lot of people overlook him to an extent because they're like, whatever, he's an extreme, and yeah, Brad always says how good he is. Because he is ridiculous. He can already OHKO a Zenkai 7 Super Saiyan 3 Goku with 3 blast cards. You come in from Bardock, you get even 2 crits out of those 3, you are good. Like, you're fine. Or 3 strike cards as long as you crit all 3 of them. You got a pretty good chance of OHKOing Super Saiyan 3 Goku, which is ridiculous, by the way. We're going to have to see how this mechanic works, that he has a whole separate gauge just for Vanish. I don't know how it's going to work, to be 100% honest with you, because the only way I can think is that you exhaust that gauge and then he goes to his normal Vanish gauge. But I don't know if that means he does one of these where he dodges like a full combo. But see, then it shows it twice right there. So maybe if he only does that like twice a match, it's not game breaking. But if that's indefinite, like he has that gauge, and like maybe if he has that gauge, you use that gauge, you exhaust it, right? And then he gets one more from his main ability. You exhaust that one, he has no more secondary gauge. I'm actually okay with that. Is it ridiculous? Yeah, it's stupid, but I'm okay with that. I'm hoping. I haven't even looked at Jiren, to be 100% honest with you. I'm hoping he's fucking ridiculous. I'm hoping he's stupid. That's what I'm hoping from Jiren. Is that he is just absurd power. Because he's green, and he's going to need that type neutrality. Let me tell you what. If there's ever a unit to be released that needs that type neutrality, it is going to be Jiren. And I mean his color for taking defensively and dealing damage offensively. Because if not, this Goku's going to steamroll him. But I also kind of feel like they know that. I also kind of feel like that's why... I mean, we all know Jiren's here because Jiren's not hype enough to sell by himself, right? It's why he's with UI Goku. We all know that. But he needs to be that goddamn unit. He needs to be ridiculous unit. Like, stupid. Like, oh my gosh, what is this kind of unit? And maybe his stuff is already out by the time this video goes up. As of right now, it has been translated from Japanese, and it's like a JPEG, so I can't actually see it. I put it in, like, Google Translate, like, you know, where you can get the images or the text off an image, and I don't even know what it's saying. So it was just jargon. I have no idea. Like, it was just 40%, 80%, 60%. It was like, hold on, I don't know what any of this means. So his main ability is give him type neutrality for at least 20 counts to be that kind of unit. Or we need a stupid yellow Zenkai. I also feel like that's kind of why they gave UI Goku purple. Is because, like, yellow sucks and they want to sell. It's not that yellow sucks. There's just no options. If we can get... I don't know. EX Broly Zenkai is really about the only thing that comes to mind on what could really do the work. But there's probably a lot of options I'm not thinking of. I mean, you have the Super Saiyan 2 Goku, you have Heart Virus Goku, right? They're both pretty decent. GT Vegeta is a good option for GT and for hitting against this guy, because right now GT has absolutely nothing on Sun Family, absolutely nothing on God Key, absolutely nothing on Pride Troopers, Universe Survival Saga, nothing on any of those teams. But I do think Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is going to be yellow. Although I wouldn't have bet money Goku was going to be yellow. I said purple. And I'm not glad he's purple. I wanted him to be yellow. But it makes sense that he's purple, and it made too much sense that he was going to be purple, right? Like, just looking at how Dokkan does stuff. There's just certain characters of that hype level. It's crazy. We're going to have to see how this guy plays. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I don't know, man. Either way, I'm going to wrap this video up. How do you get more busted? You inflict faint when you swap in. You inflict paralyze that cannot be canceled, but you're also got good stats like, you know, MUI Goku or something. Because I don't know of another way you could make a more busted unit than a unit that just stands there and plays itself. It's not that I never thought we'd see the day. The second Vegeta Blue released, actually the second Yellow Gohan released, I was like, okay, so nothing's off the table now. Like, nothing. And it looks like he has a green card similar to Majin Vegeta. Yeah, because it knocks him back, and he's definitely chained into that. And Yellow Gohan, which is just stupid. So basically, Zenkai Broly isn't dead, but like he's kind of dead. We'll see how he does. Either way, I'm wrapping this up. If you want to check out the summons, it's going to be over on 59 Gaming on Twitch. So twitch.tv/59gaming1. Go check it out there. Make sure you follow us over on Twitter at the same 59gaming1. That's our pride and joy, bro. If you guys want to see more content from us beyond just our own channels, it's me, Gresh, Noir, Naz, Talon, Sunblade, Ningen, Pomzor, Professor. I could just keep going. Like, sincerely, we've had so many people at this point, and we're very thankful. Like, D-Free is going to be on the stream with us as far as I know. Truth is always there. So, like, that's like, we're trying to make that our community, the community. So if you're interested, you should go check that out. But I'm out. Deuces. You get to watch me click stop recording.